Welcome back. All right, so the next video, this is the website I'm going to. As I said, they've got a ton of different templates. Once again, I don't work for them. I don't receive any advertising from them. I don't receive anything from them. It just happens to be one that I Google searched one day and stumbled upon it and thought, huh, great, these are pretty nice little tools. So, back to the calculator, real quick, just because you're approved for a $250,000 house or a $180,000 house, look at what you can afford. The credit bubble happened, and when that bubble happened, I made a lot of money off of that because I traveled from bank to bank doing the different consolidations and conversions and part of going in and doing the shutdown with the FDIC, and it was a nightmare and a mess. I had a lot of friends who were out of work who had to file bankruptcy. Did I make a lot of money from it? Yes. Did I live in hotels? Yes. Did I enjoy it? No, I really did not. I did not enjoy living on the road 330 days a year and traveling and not actually seeing the United States, because the only thing I saw was the office, the hotel, and the airports, and that was it. You know, so when you buy a house, if you're approved for $200,000, look to see, can you truly afford a $200,000 house? If your property taxes, where I live, property taxes are insane. They are horrible. You know, this is not actually even close to what my homeowners will be here. We get winter, hail, and everything else. So that'd be about closer, 1,400. Property taxes, give or take. I think 2,900 here is probably pretty safe. It's anywhere from 25 to 35 per year. Monthly PMI. PMI is it's like 0.8% to 1.5%. And the way they do that PMI, I just learned this one, so kind of happy about knowing how they do this. They take that $150,000 loan. If you have a 0.8% PMI, they take it 0.8% or 0.8%. They're going to say it's $1,200. They divide that by 12. There you go. You've got a $100 a month PMI. So right here, monthly PMI. Sorry for that quick interruption. Had a little bit of difficulties, but all right. So let's get back into the mortgage calculator. So as you can see, I've just plugged in a bunch of different numbers. $150,000 mortgage, 2,900. Monthly PMI. I put one too many zeros in there. Let's get that fixed. I'm looking at a $1,200 a month mortgage payment. And let's go ahead and get the interest rate back. So if I was to go for a loan and actually get those as my figures, I would have $1,153 a month mortgage payment. Great. This one here has different things to, do additional payments, whatever. But when it comes to your mortgage, you don't want to make an additional mortgage payment to pay principal when you have a credit card out there with an 18% interest rate. Pay that additional to your credit card. Get your credit cards paid off before you worry about your mortgage. Mortgage has the best interest rate probably compared to anything other than maybe your auto loan. Auto loans, depending on your credit score, could be anywhere from, I've seen 2% to 23%. So, if you're approved for a $225,000 house or a $250,000 house, remember that $250,000, and then when you throw in your property taxes, and if you have something like that, in my area, you probably are going to be looking at $3,400 a year in property taxes. Give or take, you might be looking at, we'll just say $1,800 a year in homeowners. Monthly PMI. Well, we've got to do the same calculation of 250,000. And sorry, let me get this up into the view for you. We'll times that 8 divided by 12. Monthly PMI is now 166. And now your mortgage payment is going to be $1,700. So just because you're approved for it doesn't mean you can actually financially afford it. That was a lot of why the bubble happened, is they were giving $250,000 homes to people who did not have the income. They just qualified real quick, and that was it. Stay tuned for my next video. We're going to go into something else.